everybody, and welcome back after a while to another episode of Three Dads on a Console. Yes, this is true. Remember, not hold on.
Not everybody can stay up to the latest
and greatest in video game news that you need to know about in intros. So we are here to do it for you. And remember the show, guys. Pez,
It's
kid friendly.
True.
So no earmuffs are needed. Now on with the show. I'm out of practice. I'm one of your hosts, Wobble Plays, alongside the conditioned Court.
The conditioned? I don't understand. I got a new haircut. Oh no, I have air conditioning. Yeah, I do have air conditioning. That is huge for me to have air conditioning. Huge. I also had to get a new water heater, and they gave us a $1,000 MasterCard gift card, and I'm gonna buy hockey cards with it.
Let's go.
I'm gonna buy a case of Upper Deck Series 2, I think.
It's not gambling if you always get the hits. It's just investing.
That's not gambling.
No. We are also here with the grounded Pez.
What's up, everybody? How we doing?
Hello.
Wabba thought I was gonna go into my Trump impression, but I didn't.
Yeah,
Wait,
honestly, at this point,
no, I didn't think Canada,
that man is like the lowest of the low.
I just thought, I didn't know what Pez pre-show off the rails gets me off my game. I screw up the intro. It's not my fault. It's all his.
And here
obviously.
I am just chilling.
I was trying to give you advice on who to invest in and what cards to buy.
Yeah, Court was giving me stonks advice.
I was extremely correct last year, and these are the two that I have decided are the new ones.
So I'm going to have to figure out how to spell that guy's last name.
And they are
Cooley?
David Pastrnak.
Do you want me to spell it for you? I have a rookie card in my hand right now. It is Cuylle.
Why can I spell that?
Weird way to spell that.
I don't like it, and I think
sounds like
he
it
should get it changed.
Cully.
Yeah, or Cooley.
It's Will Cooley.
Cooley.
Will Cooley what?
You make the... You're good, you. Guys, it's good to finally be back. What's the last time we did the three of us together? Was it like April?
Over a month ago.
I think Prohibition just cleared.
Well, Pez has been I've been in and out. Pez has been in and out.
Yep.
And then when no Pez, Waba has a hard time doing it, so we just don't do it.
I did think about doing it myself and doing like a one-man show, but then I remembered I would have to stream on YouTube.
The only thing he doesn't want to do is learn how to stream on YouTube.
and then just like make a thumbnail, and I was like, you know what?
Nah.
I'm good.
Sorry, my computer doesn't work. Sorry, guys.
Because I would have done all that work. I'd be sweating up a storm, and then I'd get time to talk, and I don't have any topics because, I don't come up with them. You guys text them, and I don't read them until 2 minutes from now.
When he comes in at 7:55, he reads them at 8:01. When I say we have a show to do, let's go.
And so, you know what? I don't know. Maybe one day we'll see how that goes.
You know what?
We'll listen to 5 minutes of dead air while I gamble on steak, and then remember I'm streaming.
With what works? Why mess?
My wife goes, I don't know why they hang out with me. Fair, true.
We get paid.
Let us know in the comments below.
We try and figure it out sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
So
she's not wrong.
She's not wrong. I thought she was gonna agree with me from the upstairs.
Mm.
So, you're still here. Get out of my room. All right. So, what have you guys been up to? What have you guys been doing?
Well, I had no AC, and that's why we couldn't be able to do a show. I did the one show with Pez, and I was extreme. It was disgusting.
It was the closest I've ever seen to human skin melt.
Yeah. But I got a new AC. I've seen a couple movies, including Happy Gilmore 2. I have seen, and I think we can all that.
I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen Fantastic Four. I have seen the new Superman.
Ooh.
I have played Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I think that's catching up with everything that I can talk about today. Because I have another thing that I can talk about, but I can't talk about it until tomorrow. So whatever.
Yep.
Let's see.
We're live, so I can't do that.
Nope. I cannot do that.
No.
What have I been playing? Grounded 2 came out last night or yesterday. There's a cool little soccer game thing called Rematch. It's like, so I don't want to, this is going to sound weird, but it's like a Rocket League version of soccer, right? But instead of being of cars, you're people, and it's really like good arcadey fun. And so far, it's not really toxic, but I also don't have my voice chat on because I don't want to listen to people. So really good. I don't want to listen to
It's not
randoms.
toxic because I don't want to listen to people.
True.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Thank you.
Otherwise, it's toxic.
Yeah, well, in general, I've learned that you just don't want to listen to randoms. That's all.
I don't like listening to many people.
Same.
I think it's my
Randoms
issue.
and known. And then
Commons, we call
I
them.
watched Happy Gilmore.
Common
2.
people.
The Amish, English.
Okay, so we will do Happy Gilmore 2 first before
Sure.
we get into Donkey Kong and all. What's the thumbnail? I did not see that. Is it Donkey Kong?
It was Grounded, but
Really? Over Donkey Kong Bonanza?
I didn't.
Donkey
You picked. Hey, let's put up the most terrible video game that Microsoft was like, we're not even going to do marketing around this thing.
This is hate speech, and YouTube's going to take us down for it.
Well, no, I'm
Pez is going to
providing-
report the live show.
Yeah, I'm reporting
am
it as we speak.
I am providing solid intel here that you are agreeing with. Unfortunately, you're going, yeah, that's kind of yeah.
No, I don't. But you know what? Now I'm gonna change it, and it's gonna be Happy Gilmore 2.
Well, that's fine.
It's fine.
I would assume that you are not a fan of said movie.
The first hour I thought was actually really good, and then the last like 45 minutes, I was like, this is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Were you high for the first hour?
Unconfirmed. This is a family podcast.
That's
Okay.
right.
I
Benjamin.
just wanted to confirm your state of mind because I know you have taste.
I do.
Oh, I'll love this movie then if you guys hate it, and I can't wait.
I mean,
I don't hate it.
I
I
thought.
don't hate it.
I thought. Okay. It's a tale of two movies. The first like hour is very nostalgic, and it calls back to the movie a lot. There's a lot of there's a ton of cameos, like turn and you'll miss it cameos.
I think there's too many.
Way too many. Like Eminem, dude. Like really? Okay. Like stop.
He could, you know what? He could have been a better character. I also thought there was, if the Boston accents were embarrassing, the fact that the kid kept wearing a friggin' Habs jersey, even though he was living in Boston, was also annoying the living daylights out of me. And if you're gonna do a whole thing about Boston, your cameos should for people like Dunkin' Donuts. You should have called them and like, hey, you know how you do amazing commercials? Can you help us make a movie?
Well, that was the other thing I didn't like about this movie is there was product placement everywhere. Like anytime someone had a drink, it was, canned to the camera and like drinking it so you can see what it looks like. Ton of product placement. I thought that some of like the callback jokes were good. I thought like there's a scene where Happy and Shooter are like wrestling each other in a graveyard. In a graveyard, and so it pans down to like Bob Barker's gravestone, and then Happy's standing over Shooter, and his hand comes up like it's Bob Barker from the first one, and it was like little like nostalgic things like that. Where you're like, okay, I get it. Then it went into his whole in this movie, Happy Gilmore's an alcoholic, and he relapses, and basically when he goes into relapse, like the movie just falls off. And it's just not good. The last, I would say 45 minutes or so. It's only like an hour and a half movie. So the
plot of the movie doesn't even make any sense. You take your very best character. You know what? Spoiler alert. If you're listening to this, go watch it on Netflix and don't watch the whole thing because it's going to burn your brain for having to watch this terrible, terrible movie. Yeah. But the main plot of it is Happy Gilmore kills his wife with a driver of his shot.
Yep.
And she is one of the best characters in the last movie. They could have thought of anything else. They could have had Shooter McGavin making him come back and like done some weird thing, or Shooter McGavin's kids like marrying his daughter. Nope. That's too funny. We want to have the worst plot in the history of plots, and then have this running joke that he finds alcohol everywhere. And it gets to a point where it's not funny anymore, and it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. The movie is trash.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, but
so bad. And I am seeing Adam Sandler live for my birthday, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
But that movie was an abomination.
Can't wait.
And I have seen people's takes on the internet of saying that should have been in the theaters. For who?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Oh my God, that movie's terrible.
But again,
all right, I'm done.
It made me giggle a lot, but the second half horrible. I was like, oh man, I don't want to stay up for this. Second thing, Adam Sandler, stop trying to make your kids happen. It's never gonna happen. Both his daughters are in this movie again. One plays his actual daughter in the movie. The other plays like a it's like an AA.
I didn't find that was a big deal. I was like, all right, I'll allow that. I was more of I'll allow it.
Well, they're in all his movies now. Like, so
Yeah.
he like
got Netflix money. He's trying to get his family paid.
Yeah, and
his friends.
They'll be in Grown Ups 3 when that thing eventually gets red lit from
I love that.
green
Can't
lit
wait.
from Netflix because Happy Gilmore got a gajillion streams.
But like, how? Okay, you have a golf movie, and you don't have Tiger Woods in it. Okay, so the cameos that I wanted to see didn't happen. They just didn't. They didn't make any sense. Like, Tom Brady's not this. No Gronk. No, nobody from Boston.
Right.
Nobody from the Boston Bruins.
No nothing.
No one from the Boston Bruins is in the film.
Which is very surprising.
Not even Cam Neely.
Because all he does is dress in Bruin stuff, and all the Bruins have done is like play this,
promote it,
movie out, right?
And not one of them is in the movie. And not even the fact about the whole thing with his wife. She has more lines than anybody else. I don't understand. Oh man.
It's just it's a dumb movie.
What were you thinking?
Money.
You make Happy. Yeah. Happy did not need to be this alcoholic. Happy is better when he's angry at Shooter. So you go back to that. You figure that out and you go, okay, how do you do this? Shooter McGavin has a son who's not a dink. I know it's been done in many different movies. That's what your storyline is. Shooter's son is going to marry Happy's daughter, and that'll piss him off. And Happy has been retired from golf from years, and they have to do like before the wedding, they play golf. There's your movie. They have like a tournament that they have to enter in, and Shooter's like, I want to win, and Happy's like, I gotta, like, has this Rocky moment. He's got to get back into shape and play golf again, and that's how you do it. Instead of making the movie is just depressing in every way. The whole plot of the movie is depressing. How is that funny?
Well, it's not.
The movie is a trash fire. There, I've said enough.
Go watch it.
3 out of 10. 3 dads on a console.
3 dads.
I love how he's like
2 out of 3 dads. Go watch it.
Go watch it.
2 out of 3 dads don't recommend it. 1 hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, go watch it.
It's really bad.
I mean,
it's really bad.
But if you're looking for cinema with Adam Sandler, I mean, what is this? Punch Drunk Love? Come on, guys.
Don't
Spanglish.
Don't encourage this.
Sorry.
They could have made an amazing movie, and instead they just whatever the heck that was.
You know what, Court? Our movie's supposed to be amazing. I heard you saw one that may be fantastic.
It's all right.
There we go.
This one, I love the Fantastic Four. I can't believe I haven't seen it yet.
I went to go see the Fantastic Four. I'm not going to give away the plot in any way, shape, or form because I know a lot of people probably listening to this can go see it. It's not like Happy Gilmore 2 where you could just watch it on Netflix, people, or pirate it. Like, it's there everywhere. Fantastic Four. I think it's the best Marvel movie I've seen in a really long time, but that's not saying much. And I'm not for the MCU. I'm not including Deadpool, Wolverine yet because I think they're almost in the MCU. I don't think they're fully in it yet because they kind of are, but they're not there. Mm-hmm. But I didn't think the last Captain America movie was good. I didn't think the Thunderbolts was good. Man, there's been a lot of bad Marvel movies, isn't there?
And the TV show, I haven't watched them. This is the first one I've really wanted to see.
TV shows were good. I think the people that are playing the roles did a very good job. Mm-hmm. I thought the casting was done well. I didn't even know Pedro Pascal is in everything. He was fine. Would I have wanted our Boston's own? 100%. Just because I think he would have been better, to be totally honest, just because Pedro Pascal is in everything.
Yep.
The plot of it is fine. The story is good. It does progress. I like where it's going to go, and I would like to see more out of this Marvel storyline. I like the setting, how it's in the 50s. I think that is really cool. It's like literally watching the Jetsons live, which I think is also very cool. Mm-hmm. This is not a spoiler because he's in the commercial, but Galactus is really cool as well. It's not a spoiler. He's in
it's not. He's in the trailer. Marketing material.
Yes. The popcorn bucket. That's ridiculous.
How is the Silver Surfer in this one? Better or worse than Lawrence Fishburne as Silver Surfer?
Better.
Okay.
Than Lawrence Fishburne as Silver Surfer. I think my issue and this is not. I'm not saying it's woke because I think that's stupid. Um, I don't like when they recast a
Mm,
character to make them what they're not. It's so as someone who read the comics for years, the Silver Surfer is a dude,
mm,
and in this movie, it's not a dude.
not a dude.
I do like the story they use to create the Silver Surfer and how they use her in the film. I think that's phenomenal. I just had a choice that I didn't like. I think she's a great actress who played her. I thought she did a great role. It's just it was always in the back of my head the whole time that Silver Surfer does not have hair. It
Gotcha.
bothered me every single time.
Yeah.
I don't think the Silver
it bothered
Surfer
me.
translates well to movies.
I think she did. I think she
Well, no,
did a good job.
I mean, like, so I understand that, like, okay, you have to have like some like suspension of disbelief. And again, I haven't said, but I read the Fantastic Four. You have to have some suspension of disbelief. Yes, Silver Surfer is important, but it's such like a dated character. Like, think about it. On a surfboard, that's the Herald of Galactus. Like, okay, that might have been cool when this thing came out, but nowadays it just, for me, it feels weird.
As someone that's seen the movie, it won't. Actually, they do a good job because think about it. In space, there's a lot of wormhole. It's very cool.
Okay, even like the first one they did, it just looks goofy, and I get that everything's space and like takes you out of it, but it's so odd.
I thought the goofy part was that like she has this slick back hair, and it was just bothering me every time I saw her because to me, Silver Surfer is this bald, like Mr. Clean looking dude, and I just didn't get that. Like I said, I don't want to get hung up on it. It's just it was bothering me.
Yeah.
Shave her head. If you want a girl, it's cool. It's just there should be no hair. It was annoying me. It was really annoying me. Just every time I saw it on screen, I was just like, stop this. I thought the only actor I didn't think I thought he was okay was the actor who played Johnny Storm. I was like, Johnny Storm to me should be like a more funny. He just wasn't funny enough. Like I thought
Chris Evans is amazing.
Chris Evans was good. Well, I wouldn't use the word amazing. He was good, but I think you could find someone else that could play that role. I'm not saying Ryan Reynolds because Ryan Reynolds always just plays himself, but I think he was the only character where I was like, he wasn't funny enough. They needed some more laughs in the film.
Gotcha.
And he wasn't there. He just didn't land. The Thing was very good. Like I said, most of the cast was very good. The movie was all right. This was a stepping stone to the new Marvel that they want, and I think it was a good stepping stone. I think it was. The end credit scenes are pretty cool. We'll see what happens next. But Superman was better.
There we go. There we go.
But I'll say this. You can take your kid to the Fantastic Four. As long as you're okay explaining where babies come from.
I'm not doing that.
Well, no, like only if the kid asks.
The Silver Surfer drops them off.
You don't see the birth. You don't see the birth happening, so it's like it just there's a baby that comes.
Yeah.
Halfway through the movie.
It just shows up.
Yeah.
But I went and saw Superman. And here's what I'll say about Superman. For a movie that's rated PG, shame on you, DC. It is not a PG movie.
Really? I still haven't seen it.
So I originally went and saw it on day one with my family. We had to walk out halfway through the movie.
Oh, interesting.
Because my daughter, who is almost 9 years old, had a serious issue with a scene in the movie. I went back the next day with a friend and finished watching the movie. I think it's a good movie.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, like I always say, DC needs to be a dark theme, but I think Superman is the one shining light that shouldn't be. And I think James Gunn, is it's a very good movie. If you had to go see Fantastic Four or Superman, I say Superman. It's a better film, but it's very dark. There is a scene in the movie where Superman has been captured and a thing happens that I was in shock that happens in a Superman movie. And my daughter just turned to me and she goes, "Daddy, I need to go." I said, "Okay." I said, "Fair." I didn't even think twice. I was like, you know what? Yep. You're 100% right. That is, I can't believe just happened. Let's go. The dog is amazing. For everybody, don't worry. The dog's okay. But but that's another thing. I had to turn to my daughter and be like, the dog will be fine. It's okay. I Googled while I was sitting in the theater. I was Tammy Texter. I was on my phone. scrolling.
And he'd be like, "Turn your phone off."
I don't care. I had to because she was just like, which is like, I couldn't believe they did it, but it's fine. That's the only spoiler I'm giving. The dog's fine. Dog is fine. Yet the dog's in all the material. Everybody knows. I thought the actor who portrayed Superman was fantastic. The girl that played Lois Lane is the best Lois Lane we've ever seen. Better than Margot Kidder. Unbelievable. She's the girl from show on Amazon, Marvelous Miss Maisel. She's phenomenal. She's kind of like my my crush. So I kind of like her, but I thought she was phenomenal. I thought Lex Luthor was good. The plot was a little bit, Lex Luthor does all these things, and then finally when that thing happens, he just doesn't even care. And I'm like, what was the whole point of the first half of the movie then? For him, for Lex's character.
Yeah.
For Lex's character. But I thought Superman was amazing. But again, Superman is getting something happened to him at the beginning, and I was like, yeah, no, that wouldn't happen. Like, come on. As someone who reads Superman, I just wish Eddie, I just wish it was a little bit more lighthearted for Superman. That's all. That's all. I thought it was a very good movie, and I can't wait to see more from the DCEU. But I have a funny feeling I'll be disappointed when I see Batman whenever they bring it out. Whatever James Gunn's Batman is, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like it. But that's fine.
He's not using Patterson.
He is not. So Patterson's Batman will be its own thing.
Stop.
And it'll be its own thing. Well, you can't cancel that because that's the better Batman.
No, I know. I think he's amazing. So I love it. I just hate how it's like they're obviously trying. DC's been trying to do the whole Marvel, and I wish they would. Like,
yeah, but you're gonna have two Batmans now, which is gonna annoy me because I think Robert Pattinson's Batman and the world that they created is freaking amazing.
It's great, and I thought he was fantastic.
It was so good under like Matt Reeves' direction. It was real gritty and dark and great. And
soundtrack was fantastic.
Yep,
he's such a good actor. So, and like,
if I had to give a score out of 10 for Superman, it is a 9 out of 10, and if I had to give a score out of 10 for Fantastic Four, it's a 7.5. It's good.
Yeah,
fair, measured.
All of them sound way better than Jurassic World Rebirth. So,
did you see it?
Yeah, it started like 2 weeks ago. It was
all right.
The worst. Listen, whoever sitting in their large, fancy chairs up in Beverly Hills or Hollywood said we should make a 7th Jurassic Park movie. They should be excommunicated out of the community and thrown into a volcano because that movie was dreadful. And I would use a different word, but we are on a family podcast. It is dog excrement on film. It was.
You want to know?
You want
to know the best part? What? There's gonna be a Jurassic Park 8.
Of course there is.
Just wait.
Of course there is. Of course there is. It was like, it was. So the writing was incredibly bland. The plot's stupid. They are, and spoiler alert, I'm gonna ruin a really bad movie for you. So like, if you have a problem with that, too bad. Get your phone and call someone who cares.
And you used my line. Nice.
Basically, like Scarlett Johansson is she's like a hired assassin, and she's hired by this global corporation. Bad actress. Oh, dude. Other than Jojo Rabbit, terrible. She was great in Jojo Rabbit. Everyone should go see it. 3 out of 3 dads agree.
Not everyone should go see that.
Everyone
do not have your kids go see that.
Yeah, okay. Everyone of adult age should go see that.
The title sounds cute. It is not a comedy.
Well, yeah, seriously.
So then this big corporation hires her and some nerdy scientist to go like find these eggs and extract the embryos and then create like a super thing that'll keep dinosaurs alive forever or cure heart disease or some trash like that. It was basically a video game where like, okay, your objective one is to go get the Tyrannosaurus egg, and then a thing happens, and then you move to the next level where your objective is to get a Velociraptor egg. And they use this island. So how they got around using the actual fun dinosaurs is that they this island that they go to created mutated versions of dinosaurs, and the mutated versions were no good. There was like a pterodactyl velociraptor, which sounds awesome in practice. Not so much in that movie. There was they called it a D-Rex, and it was
hold on. Sounds like a cool thing.
Yeah, a pterodactyl velociraptor sounds dope. But in Jurassic World Rebirth, it was not. And there was a thing called the D-Rex, which is supposed to be like its ultimate like hunting thing. It looks like it has a freaking head of a beluga whale.
Hold on.
It's called a D-Rex.
D's
Rex, dude. What are you doing? D's Rex. And so then so this stupid thing had like 6 arms, dude. It was like a dinosaur version of Goro from Mortal Kombat. And it had like one big scene at the end. God. You got faked out on some dude's death. Like they tried to make it really serious and everyone was sad. And they were, Scarlett Johansson and this boat captain dude were best friends. And then they totally faked you out. It was a trash movie. My daughter looked at me and she said,
I'm the captain now.
My daughter looked at me and she said, Dad, you picked the worst movie. No, so she said,
I love your daughter so much now.
She was like, I was like, how was it? And she was like, not great. And I said, okay, what was the best part? And she goes, we got to sit in the air conditioning and I got an icy. And I was like, cool. All right. There you go.
Wow.
The best part was the food at the theater.
Yeah. And we have, the first time she watched Jurassic Park, she was 7. So we've like watched them all. And she loves the Jurassic World, the Chris Pratt trilogy, which, she's a kid. They're kind of dumb sometimes. And they make bad choices. And that is one of them. Original trilogy. If you have to pick a trilogy, slaps, but the first movie's the best one. Clears all of the rest combined.
The first one is yeah, obviously.
Clears. So yeah.
And the first one of World is really good.
Yes, Jurassic World was pretty good. Jurassic World Rebirth, 0 out of 10 should be in extinction.
Well done.
Well, that was that's a better review than I gave.
It was just
Waba, do you have anything to share with us before I get into Donkey Kong?
I got to see the Dragon movie.
Was that good? Dragon?
Yeah.
Dude, it was so good.
I liked it. I thought the CGI was really good. I really liked the first movie, and I think this is how you do a live action remake. I think that this should be the blueprint. It doesn't change the story. It, makes it like the story better. And I think I don't know. I thought everything was great. Like I rarely do I go into a movie and I don't have complaints. It is giving you exactly what you expect. So if you expect something different, then that you're not going to get that. But at the same time, what else do you need? I do hope that as they continue this in live action, they tell their own story for the next ones. I know people might get attached to those characters, but I think now it's like, okay, you got your remake. Now let us take a chance. I thought everyone was great. And obviously Gerard Butler being him. I like that. Did you say? Gerard Butler.
Okay, I thought you said something totally different there.
One of the boys.
You heard that too, right, Paz?
No, I didn't. I heard Gerard Butler.
Did you think I said Bedard Butler?
No, it was like not Gerard. But anyways, continue. My apologies.
But he's it was cool that he was doing his thing as him, once again, but live action this time. Must be nice to make a paycheck yelling at people in a pseudo Scottish accent. Not sarcastic. Love him.
No, yeah, he was. I'm gonna say it. I've never actually seen like the animated one. So I went in this completely blind, which is shocking because Kenzie loves Toothless, has Toothless and Light Fury crap everywhere. That's the white dragon from the third one I learned. I thought the movie was great. CGI was great. It was really funny. There were some pull at the heartstring moments, and I thought the acting was really good. And I thought the kid that played the main character, I don't even remember his name.
Hiccup.
I thought he was really, really good. And the CGI on Toothless was excellent.
Yeah. And like with Hiccup and stuff, so like he's played by, I don't know the guy's name, but he's the friend in Goon, which is probably awful for his career. That's how I think of him. Like he's got that
Goon.
Goon, the friend.
Yeah, that's a bad movie, and as a hockey fan, that shouldn't even count.
But like that's the guy who voices Hiccup, is it not? He has kind of that weird nasally, whiny voice.
I would have to go.
So
watch
he plays.
It again.
Do you know who? Okay, well, okay, you haven't seen the movie, but anyway, so I believe that's him, and in the theme parks, which I've not been to, but you can see they brought How to Train Your Dragon Land, and they basically have somebody do the mannerisms and sound exactly like him with that same voice. So it's interesting to have the movie not emulated, and I don't hate it because they're not trying to like. They're telling the story, and outside of Gerard Butler, like they're not trying to be the characters from the cartoon.
Yeah.
Like yes, like their voice, but like they're playing those characters, but it does feel fresh enough where it's not like, oh, I'm just watching the same thing, just 3D.
Yeah.
Fun, loved it. I way better than if you want to go see dinosaurs or dragons, go watch that.
No, my
instead
daughter
of
wants
the
to
other
see
thing.
that, so I'm just gonna wait because I have Paramount Plus, and the movies come there so quick.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna wait for it to pop up there. Like I wanted to see it, but it was just. I also wanted to see Mission Impossible. I'm kind of pissed I didn't.
Yeah, missed the boat.
But
on
if
that
you
one.
look at it, like if you go to the movies right now for B to take a family of 3 to go see Superman, it was $80.
It's a lot.
If I stay home, I could spend $25 to buy it brand new off Apple, and go spend $20 on junk food, and still have spent less money.
It's fair.
Fair. Hey, it is expensive to go see. I mean, we rarely go. My wife really wanted to see this, so
My wife.
I will say the next big movie. I mean, I love Fantastic Four. I haven't seen it yet. The next big movie for us, September, Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie. You better believe, like with the Stitch movie, if they're offering ears, if they're offering merch, obviously I'm buying it. We go hard in the paint. I cannot wait for this movie. My daughter is hype. And me and her dressed up in onesies for the Stitch one.
Or your daughter's hyped?
She is hype and hyped.
Okay, all right.
Both things can exist.
We're gonna use nope.
with the
That's
right
not
amount
how
of
words
sugar.
work. I just want to make that clear. It's not how words work.
So I'll have to see what we can wear to the movies this time, because last time we rolled up in our Stitch onesies because we rolled deep.
You love to see it. Truly,
the way you say words.
Yeah, you think I don't go to Chili's in my Stitch onesie and then hop over to the movies? Sure. Honestly, weird part, not the first time I've been in a Stitch onesie in that Chili's. So, how we do it. So that's our movie corner. Now let's talk about games. Games have come out. Games have been played. Pez has been playing a game, the Squeakle. That is our thumbnail, or was our thumbnail.
No, you know what, everybody? Hi, how you doing? I have been playing Grounded 2. That came out yesterday on early access, and it is lovely. And here's the thing about this game: it's not going to be finished for a year. Don't listen to the man behind the curtain, everybody. Hey, I have to now edit that out. I heard that.
There's no way.
Yeah,
there's no way.
That wasn't under your breath. That was over your breath.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's going to be a very safe game, as some as some sequels are. They've added a bunch of they've added a bunch of quality of life changes. The map is huge. A couple of the big changes they made is now like axe, shovel, your utilities in a survival game are now one. It's now one item, and it doesn't take up a toolbar. It's like an omni tool now that it switches depending on what the situation is. They've added mounts into the game, so like you can hatch like red ants now and then use it like to ride them. I only played about 3 hours of it. The story, the game looks so much better than the first one. The story seems really cool. Obviously, a playoff of the second one. Instead of in a backyard, now you're in a park. There was a big explosion, and you have to find out, okay, why were you there? All this stuff. So typical building survival game. If you like those kind of games, if you like the first one, you'll love this one. It is in early access, so give it some grace. It's going to be a little buggy sometimes, but I've had a great time with it, and I highly recommend it. I recommended the first one too, so I'm their target audience. Clearly,
are the bugs just as gross in this one as they were in the other one? I remember the creepy crawlies freak me out.
So there are still like the ants and the ore weaver spiders, the spiderlings. This new that we've seen so far are cockroaches, which was horrifying. Snails. And so like when you go to attack them, they go back into their shell. So there has to be a way to attack them, but we don't know what it is.
Why would you attack them? They're harmless.
Because whenever you dismember an insect, you can analyze its parts for more crafting stuff.
You're the villain.
So you have to do it at least once. Once. I know there is a Scorpion, Honey I Shrunk the Kids style, in there, and I'm not sure what else we have. Again, we're like still in the beginning tutorial, walk you through stuff stages, and then we went right to building because that's what we did in the first one. You build high so nothing can kill you on the ground. But yeah, it's on Game Pass. It's I think $30 on Steam. Not on PlayStation or not on PlayStation yet, which I don't think early access will be. And yeah, if you have it, check it out. It's pretty fun.
Nice. Cord, you've been playing something to switch it up. You've been playing something of a bonanza. A barrel of laughs, some might say.
Oh my. See, all Waba needed was a self-imposed vacation. And he just nailed it. He just nails it.
I know, right? Give me. If I take another 5 weeks off, I'll be good for one more.
So yes, as the Switch 2 owner on this show, we went out and bought on day one, on the Thursday. Like literally, my daughter came home from camp. She goes, "Can we go to Walmart?" I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure. What do we have to do at Walmart? Do we have to get a birthday gift? What do we have to do?" She goes, "Daddy, you know what came out today?" And I was like, "I do, but like, do you know what came out today?" And she's like, "Daddy, it's Donkey Kong time." I'm like, "Oh my goodness." Now, I will say this. She likes it, but she's okay with it. My wife likes it, but is okay with it. A lot of people say that it is Mario Odyssey or it's Game of the Year. I don't think I can give it Game of the Year, especially how people compare it to Mario Odyssey. I think it is a very good game. Probably the best game I have played this year so far, but that's not saying a lot.
Right.
I don't play a lot of video games, so that's not saying much. I think it is a 9 out of 10. I've seen a lot of 10 out of 10s. I think that's a stretch because I think Mario Odyssey has more to it, and there's more to the game, more platforming, more everything. Donkey Kong Bonanza is Rampage open world. Now, there is even a level where you can do Rampage in it, Pez. There's a mini level. Yeah, it's unbelievable. There are some extremely awesome Easter eggs in this game, but it is just everything is destructive, which is very cool. It is definitely a different aspect of the game. Like you can go right through the ground and then kill yourself. Like you can do that. The animation on it is awesome. The story itself is, though, you're just going through levels, and the levels don't really feel that much different. They almost are just like, well, this one is winter. This one is really hot. There's this, there's that. And the characters are kind of the same over and over again, with different reskinned. For the cost of the game, it's great. Like, I'm fine with the cost. Like, everybody talks about the cost of the game. You'll get a lot of enjoyment out of it. There's a lot of play through it. I just think that it's very repetitive. I am liking it. I want to finish it. I think the boss battles are fun. They're each one of them has been different. They're not repetitive in that way. I just think the enemies are very repetitive because there's literally like every level the enemies are the same except they've got this new thing that you have to have a special power to break.
Gotcha.
Where I'm just like, okay, but you're just reskinning them.
Right.
Like, okay, the concept of each level and the things to do are good, but I don't think it's got enough variety when comparing to Mario Odyssey. And the only reason I keep saying Mario Odyssey because it's the same people that made it, and they kept talking about how it's this. I still think this should have been the game that came out instead of Mario Kart when the system launched. Because I am not playing Mario Kart anymore because the open world is dead. There's nothing there to do. My daughter still plays it. She just plays it with her friends, and that's Mario Kart. But the open world aspect of Mario Kart is pointless. Absolutely pointless. Donkey Kong is fun. It looks great on the Switch too. It is definitely a great game. It is a lot of family fun. Like we can play it, but my daughter has gone back to playing Pokemon and playing Mario Kart. I want to finish Donkey Kong.
Did you guys try the co-op part of it at all?
Not yet.
Donkey Kong? Okay.
I thought the co-op part was only online.
No, maybe, but there's a part where like your 2-player can control what's her face, Pauline or whoever.
She does nothing, so I don't know what you're controlling. She just sings.
Yeah, no. So the second player is instead of in the single player when you like control the way she sings, that's the second player controls her.
So that is pointless. Yeah. She does nothing.
Yeah.
So that would be pointless.
I didn't know if you guys tried it. Just asking.
No. I know it, but if that is a thing,
It
I'm
is.
not going to try it because then my daughter would be like, "Why'd you make me waste my time?"
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
you'll be paused.
like I said, it's a very good game. I just think it's not. Everybody keeps talking like it's the second coming of Mario Odyssey, and I've seen so many people say it's game of the year, and whew, that's a tough one for me because I think Mario Odyssey that's a perfect video game.
Yeah, Mario Odyssey is very, very good.
I'm gonna go back and play Mario Odyssey from the beginning again after playing this,
Mm.
so I can have a palate cleanser of like I'm like, okay, let's go play the best game ever.
Yep.
It's good. It's a very good game.
Fine.
It's fine.
Just maybe,
It's fine.
In your opinion, like a tad overhyped.
Not a tad. It's definitely overhyped. I am shocked how many people gave this a perfect score.
Yeah, why? I wonder if it's just because like it's a shiny Switch 2 game, right? And like, or it's like a Donkey Kong game. Like, when's the last time a Donkey Kong, not like a remaster like they did with Tropical Freeze, but an actual game came out? That wasn't like Mario vs. Donkey Kong or anything. It was probably Tropical Freeze on the Wii U or whatever.
I also think, and I've been saying this for a while, I don't know what it is about games lately and reviews. People are giving them, like, they're afraid to get burned by people getting mad at them, and like way too many games are getting 9s and 10s. Way too many games.
Well, I mean, I haven't played college football yet. Actually, Waba has. Waba, talk to us about college football.
Oh yeah, we haven't heard Waba's take.
I really like it.
Cool,
so let me start by saying I don't watch college football. I don't, and I think the school I went to is good enough to be in the game, and it's not. I could be wrong.
You're wrong.
So I need to look into that. I'll tell Pez off stream because he'll figure it out. Like you'll know.
You're wrong.
I'm probably wrong. So I don't do the dynasty mode. I do Road to Glory, where you may. Well, I'm gonna have to do like a HUT stream because I got some points burning a hole in my pocket. But I like doing where you create your own player, and you pick a position, and basically you play that position, and you do the plays and whatever. So I pick the linebacker, and then I always forget after I pick linebacker that you do have to cover.
Correct.
Which I'm not good at. So
also correct.
The first year I went to I had it between UMass, Amherst.
Yes, you're terrible at that.
And then Oregon, and then some other school I told to kick rocks, and I went to Oregon because they were green, and I like the duck mascot. I think he's really cute.
Good call.
We won the All-State Rate Bowl, the very prestigious Rate Bowl.
Yep, the Rate Bowl.
And then I wanted to go somewhere else, so I hopped in the portal, and I ended up going to Georgia because they were in the finals.
Georgia.
And then people told me that that there are a lot of players from that school who get in trouble.
What was that noise that was just
and
made?
then I saw an article about it recently, so that's the school I'm at. I starting linebacker. And today I got my first interception.
Ooh, let's go.
Which was a big deal. So I will say this. I like how you can kind of make your own story. I like how I think the gameplay is very fun. I think the controls are easy enough. I think it's challenging enough. It's very challenging for me. I'm not great at the game, but you can still make an impact even if you're not performing well. It does feel like a team game. There are times where I do my role and Bozo in coverage doesn't, and I yell at him. Meanwhile, when I miss it, it's not my fault, of course.
That's not how the life works, but okay.
And it's definitely rewarding. I think it's fun, and I think I'm a very casual football game player, and I have a lot of fun with it every, I would say, NHL off season. I don't care about the dynasty mode. I can't get my head into it. Maybe I will. And I'm actually really looking forward to taking this player. I'm getting better as it goes on, which is crazy. I didn't think I would. I didn't last year. I'm going to take this player into Madden, which I'm actually really looking forward to, because when Madden comes out, I do play it a little bit, just to kind of get a feel for it.
Yep.
But I am excited to try that single player mode in the NFL with a player I've taken through the college program. So I'm excited to do that. I don't really have any complaints about it because I'm not really taking the game super seriously. I'm not a super hardcore fan.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think from that perspective, if you're a casual football fan, like I think there is a lot of value in this game. I don't know about the improvements from last year to this year. Again, I'm not, I don't care enough. Like, and I say that in the terms of like I'm not invested enough, like I am like with NHL, which I can nitpick apart. Where I think I have a lot more like insight.
Yeah.
In this, I don't notice a lot of that. I do think the improvements, like I would say, is to play calling, where you have a little bit more flexibility in what you want to do, so you're not just stuck to one of 3 plays. I feel like you gained some more, so I have like 7. Not that I know what the hell I'm doing anyway.
Yeah.
And they give you enough time pre-snap to be able to figure out what the hell your assignment is.
Oh, okay.
And good. Also too, as you're going, you can have certain things on the screen that show where you should be going for your assignment. I don't know if you can turn them off, but like if I have to go into coverage, thank God that thing's there. Or like, hey, you have to pick up this guy. Okay, now I know what to do. So I'm doing fine. Like 4 tackles a game, some assisted tackles. Like, again, I'm not putting up crazy numbers, but like I'm doing enough to be able to progress my character. And there is wear and tear too that I'm noticing. Apparently, if you go all the way down in like a season, your player
not
like,
apparently
breaks.
No, actually, during a game. So like if you don't rest them like by the 3rd quarter, by the 4th quarter, they're gassed.
Oh.
But you can also go in the settings to turn that off.
They haven't. I don't think they rest me because I'm too good. And by good, I mean 3 tackles per game. I'm out there doing cardio.
That's not how life works.
And I got 1 pick already, and
I got a cowboy collar for a linebacker, which is not lore accurate.
No, not. I mean, if it was 1995, it would be.
I got a shoulder stinger. No, I got a shoulder stinger when I was in high school, so I wore a cowboy collar as an offensive lineman.
Everyone wore one back when we were youngins.
Remember what was his name? The guy in the Jets that had one that went to the sky.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. I think Mike Allstott had one. Oh, but I think his was covered.
Bruschi had the roll.
Yeah, Teddy Bruschi had the roll. Looks like freaking towel roll.
Yeah, the Brillo pad. But yeah, honestly, I mean, I think it's great. Again, I don't touch Hut. I am going to touch Hut because I want to see if I can pull players that are good and then never use them.
Did Hut say flex? You touch it?
And then
you gotta ask permission first, man.
Well, I got 4,600 points. That's gonna, that's gonna say different.
Jeez, you sound like Trump. You're just willing to touch anything.
And then I watch people play the dynasty mode. I just don't think I'm good enough.
Am I gonna lose fans for that comment?
to get recruits.
Why?
I don't think they're gonna want to play for. I don't think they're gonna want to play for me because I'm gonna try to bribe them. Right? You bribe people in that game, right?
No, you recruit them like you would in college.
Yeah, I'll probably be good at. Actually, you know what? Maybe actually, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna be really good at bribing them. So maybe I should check out Dynasty.
As you wax poetic about this game and #ad when Waba's talking about.
Oh
EA.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you to the EA Creator Network for making this possible.
Like seriously, #ad when Waba's talking about.
I'm saying good things. It's not like I'm saying, oh, this is bungus. No, I'm praising.
That's why I'm saying #ad. I want people to understand you're only saying good things. I want to ask you a question about the game. Just give me your opinion here.
Yeah.
What do you think of the crowd in the game? How does it look? How does the crowd look in the game?
Okay, I will say this. One thing I've noticed is they do not show the crowd as much. I remember in between every single play last year,
there were reason for that.
There were like the cheerleaders like holding each other up, and there's like very minimal of that. And I think that's really good. You don't have those like weird, awkward loading screens. Now it's you and your like buddies coming off the field, like reacting to that. Like after I got the interception, I had this gold pads on that said Savage. I don't know if that's a Georgia thing.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I looked like the Road Warrior. It was kind of cool.
It's a Georgia thing.
Oh, okay. So again, I don't watch college football. If I had the UMass one, they probably wouldn't give me anything because they don't have a budget.
They give you they double your student loan.
they give you half a point off interest, but
no, they add a point to interest.
But yeah, the crowd, I don't notice it because I think to your point, I think it's kind of intentional.
It's bad, say though, dude. It's like straight out of a PS3 game.
Yeah.
And it throws me off, especially if you're doing any like end zone like celebrations or anything like that. So like whenever it comes up, I'm like, don't do a celebration because as soon as I see the crowd, and the crowd was really bad last year, and it's like they didn't fix it. They have like 3 NPCs that are in the crowd, 3 males and 3 females, and they just overdo it. And what I don't understand is because in NHL it's fine. In all these different games, it's fine. But in a college football, when it's a ginormous stadium and the stadium is supposed to be part of the game, like college football is supposed to be fast paced, lots of screw ups because it's college football, and it's supposed to be the sound in the stands and the fans and the roar of the crowd. Now, I'll say this with the DualSense, it's very cool. You can feel it in the controller, and I think they did a very good job of taking the sounds of the stadium. But whenever they pan to that crowd, it just throws me for a loop. It just annoys the living daylights out of me how bad it looks. It looks bad.
I've never been in the end zone, so I don't I don't trust myself enough to be on offense because that would be some low scoring games from my my point of view.
Fair.
Listen, just run the ball. You'll be fine. Run, pass, punt, dude. Everyone, that's what my high school team did all the time.
Yeah, my high school team lost. I was good. No one else was.
You just had to believe more, and you could have been at Boston College with Matt Ryan.
I
got Matt Ryan, dude, drafted in the first round together as a combo pack.
I remember when I went to my school, they had the football players helping people move in. So we were on a golf cart with. He's like, "Oh, did you play any?" And again, I was not big. I was like, I like to think I'm 5'9", 5'8", probably like 160 at the time. He goes, "Oh, you play any sports?" I go, "Yeah, I play football." He goes, "Oh, what school?" And I go, "Oh, school." Like, and it was like, what side of the town? I told him the side of town I was.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, this town." He goes, "Oh, this side of town." I go, "No, this side." He goes, "Oh," and then didn't talk to me the rest of the time because my side of town not good.
That makes sense.
I mean, when well, that's it's how it goes. The size of me, what was he gonna make me? The equipment manager?
Water
maybe. What gonna be left out? Like, what was he gonna play?
You could be equipment manager.
You just have to. It doesn't matter what you want to be. You just have to believe.
No one was believing that at that point. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
You just have to use the power of friendship.
Yep. Just believe.
This is like you just have to believe.
That's fair. So bringing it back to the family podcast, you just gotta believe.
It is a family podcast.
Do whatever you want. Just believe in yourselves.
We're family.
Don't do whatever you want. There's gonna be like someone in jail like, dude, the 3 dads told me all I had to was believe, Your Honor, and everything would be fine.
Listen, I'll go down into whatever courtroom in my finest white suit, and I will make sure that we do not see a lick of prison time.
Better call Pez.
Jesus.
What I thought if I just wrote a check with money I didn't have, it was free money, Your Honor. I just believed.
Isn't that what the Chase ATMs are for?
I remember saying that. I'm like, remember the good old days where people were like check kiting and thinking it was a glitch? Like,
yeah, so
oh my god,
I miss those days. Those were funny on TikTok. Everyone being like, it's just free money.
It goes to show you how. I'm trying to figure out a way to say this without sounding like a terrible human. How stupid people are in the United States.
I knew we were in the good old days before they were gone.
Yep.
Oh,
now it's just rug pulls.
Why does my bank card not work?
Any final thoughts for the folks before we say goodbye this week? I know they're all happy we're all back.
Yeah.
Are they though? I think we just like
they're always happy.
We alienated half the audience.
Oh, if they're not alienated now.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. We'll try again next week.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, seriously, I can do better. I promise.
I think it's just Waba and I next week, so we'll definitely.
Oh, it is.
I'm at a cottage next week. I'm a little bit excited about it.
Cottage.
Very excited.
Well, dude, to get away and have Pez s'mores every night. God bless. Well, sorry for your diabetes.
That's okay. R.I.P.
Like literally.
Yeah, for real.
I did find out the date I'm coming to Boston.
Oh,
October 19, 2026.
I'm around.
Yeah, you're always around.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Not always.
You're literally always around.
No. The weekend before I'm busy, and the weekend after I'm busy.
It's
really?
kismet.
2026, right. I said. Not 25.
Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing.
See how I knew that?
Did
you see how I knew that?
Wait, next year?
I was impressed that you had plans like a year and a half out. And
I knew.
For 2 separate weekends in October.
Wait, what day?
I knew there was no way. I was.
Did you say the 17th or the 16th?
No, I said the
20th. 19th. I'm free. Right now, I'm free. I can tell you no plans.
You know what? That's my final thought.
All right, my final thought is If you had fun, make sure to check us out at youtube.com/see it as in a console for all your gaming needs. You can check out ours live as we go through this nonsense. Also, you can check us out at 3dadsconsole.com. And yeah, more to come on that. We've had some articles that people are reaching out to us recently with different games that we want to show with you. So make sure to stay tuned there. Also follow us at 3dads Pod, especially if you like The Sims. Shout out EA. And that's all we got. Talk to you soon. Welcome back. It's great to see you folks. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Miss you.